Hi, this is Francis again, updating you on my husband's journey to healing. If you have not yet subscribed, I would suggest that you do so. In part four, we mentioned that my husband was told that he would not walk again from the doctor. But this is the doctor's report, this is man's report. And whose report are we to believe? We are to believe in God's report. God has the final say in his complete healing. Remember, the doctor says that he would have died, but he is in the land of the living, and we give God praise. So, part five went like this. Honestly, my husband being at the hospital took a toll on me. I had to do things I never did before. The first big challenge was grocery. I had not been in the grocery store for over 16 years. Honestly, I did not know where to start. I think I overspent the first time and did not get any bargains whatsoever. The next challenge was cutting the grass. I've got lots of grass to cut. Luckily for me, my son Tyrone volunteered and came every 2 weeks to cut the grass. My son Samuel was very angry and would sometimes take it out on me and on his sister. I tried to get some help for him, but to no avail. I decided to send him over to his auntie to spend some time. He stayed at my sister for a month, and when he came back, he was much better. I guess getting away from what was happening at home and being in a new environment helped him somewhat. It was very hard to deal with Samuel's struggles, my husband at the hospital, my job, the bills, and the tons of paperwork to fill out for the different insurance companies, etc. I should say I had lots on my plate. I had to deal with all of these things all by myself. I suggest that all couples get a power of attorney, as this is very helpful to get those open faster for you. My husband was not able to make any decision, and I did not have a power of attorney. I thank God for my family that rallied around me and some good friends. Throughout this time, I did not communicate with too many people, as I find it exhausting to repeat my story over and over again on the telephone. So I decided to update families and friends daily via WhatsApp. In this way, I do not have to call and speak to everyone as it was very hectic for me. I did have some good days and some bad days throughout this time. However, I give God praise that my husband is in the land of the living. My daughter Elizabeth was a pillar of strength. We became closer than ever, and she was beside me through it all. I was a bit disappointed with one of my siblings who was at the time speaking negative to me about my husband not ever walking again, and I should prepare myself. Oh, I got really upset when she said that. I did not want to hear this at this time and decided to stay away from that sibling's negativity. So I cut her off completely. If you did not have anything positive to say, I did not want to hear you. I guess she did not understand the number of things I was struggling with at the time, and this was not the right time for such discussion. This was definitely not the right time. In part four, I mentioned that my husband was paralyzed on his entire left side with his head unable to sit comfortable on his neck and had to be propped up like a baby. He was unable to eat and he had to be fed through his stomach. and his eyes was also affected as well, and it is still today. The only new improvement which I observed through my WhatsApp video chat with him, because I was unable to see him, I was unable to visit him because of the COVID, the only changes was that his mumbling speech was getting a little better. I could understand him a little better. I sometimes could understand a word or two. I give God thanks for every small blessings. Every small blessings, I give God praise. And this is the end of part 5. Please wait for part 6. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would suggest that you do so. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you are blessed by these videos. Please share to someone you think might be blessed by this video. Please share. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.